Hi everybody and welcome to James Sets of Rock. Today I'm here with BCAT's own Mike Duval.
Yes.
So how long have you been working at BCAT?
I've been here at BCAT. Next Wednesday, December 17th, will be my 2-year anniversary here at BCAT.
Cool.
Yeah. Exciting.
And what do you do here? I know you recently kind of just switched.
I do a lot here, as you might imagine. There's only 5 of us on staff, so
Yeah.
it takes a lot to run this place.
Yeah.
You know, I would do like a lot of the day-to-day stuff, and
Yeah.
things have kind of changed since Tad left and Kyle's come
Yeah.
in, and we're kind of still in transition mode, but I think it's toward the end of that period. I think people are kind of settling into their new roles and what things are.
Yeah.
how
For
things are
those
gonna
of
go.
you that don't know, Kyle is our new James Sets of Rock's new producer and BCAT's newest employee. So what are your favorite? what are some of your
shout
favorite
out,
bands?
We can hear that. Wow. There's a lot. I listen to a lot of music, kind of in general. Generally more of like the alternative, newer kind of sounds. Like, I really like Young the Giant. I've seen them 4 times. Yeah.
I guess if you love a band.
Incubus is another good one.
Yeah.
Muse. I still have a soft spot for Coldplay, even though I'm not a huge fan of their last album. I know, I kind of like, but Radiohead is like a huge one. Radiohead is awesome.
Yeah. Any favorite songs or from those favorite bands, or just they can be separate?
It changes a lot. I have a whole list of songs that I listen to on my Spotify when I'm here at work.
Yeah.
Just called like current favorites, and it's just like 45 songs. It's always like changing what's on it. I generally have. It's usually like 45 songs long, but I have this kind of rule that I impose where I can't have more than 2 songs by the same artists, or else it would just be like listening to a CD.
Yeah.
So I just kind of mix it up. I think I got a lot of like the newer songs that I've heard that have just come on recently on that playlist. It's not really a lot of like songs that I've known for like the 5 or 10 years or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd say if I had to pick, maybe my favorite Radiohead song would be. Oh man, there's so many. I thought I had an answer, then I was like, no, it's that one. No, it's that. Ooh.
You're probably like me with the many phases
Yeah.
between bands.
Yeah.
I'll switch between my favorite band a lot.
Yeah.
Any
It's tough when
favorite
music is so good. There's so much to listen to.
Yeah. Any favorite albums as a whole?
Oh man, that's an even tougher question.
That's usually
There's a
where
lot
it
of-
catches me.
I have a lot of CDs. I still buy CDs. I think I'm kind of a dying breed, but I still buy CDs because I like having, a physical copy and the artwork and the lyrics and all that stuff. And my car, I don't really listen to the radio a lot anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, trash some radio stations on air, but they've kind of all gotten a little too poppy for me. So I kind of, even 92.9 is kind of like a little too like grungy, and like they tend to, focus too heavily, I think, on like Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Chili Peppers, which are all great bands, but it's like they play them like so off. Like there was one time I literally was in my car and I heard them play Soul to Squeeze by Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
And then like 2 hours later, I heard it again on 92.9. I was like, you guys aren't even trying.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Whatever gets them the ratings.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. So that's why, that's why I collect CDs still, because I like having them to actually put in my CD player in my car.
I still buy CDs always. I have to get the CDs. So how many concerts have you been to? Can you even count them? Or
I probably couldn't. I think the first concert I really went to. All right, this is like borderline embarrassing, but I'm going to say it anyway.
All right.
My first concert was when I was 8 years old. I don't think these guys have been relevant since you were alive, but like Kyle is gonna hear this in the control room, and people are gonna watch this and be like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" But my first concert was when I was 8 years old, and it was Hanson.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do know Hanson.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Mbop.
Yeah, definitely.
So that was my first concert, and then I didn't really go to concerts for a while because I was still a kid. And then when I was, I would have been 19, I think, maybe. Me and a friend saw Coldplay.
Oh, okay.
And that was kind of like me getting back into like seeing live music. And that's like my first date with my girlfriend of 5.5 years was a concert.
Oh, cool. That's a good first date.
Yeah, it's a great.
Yeah.
It was fun. So I think I've probably been to like 30 or 40 concerts maybe.
Yeah.
All in the last 6 years or so.
Yeah. This is going to sound weird, but how I know Hanson, and I know I've been thinking about something, is because Weird Al was in one of their videos as like the joke.
He was in their video?
Yeah, he was in that Thinking About Something video.
Okay.
He was like some guy in the back just shaking a tambourine going like crazy in the back. It was just a joke. It was posted on his website too, but I got addicted to the song, and I actually have it on my iPod in the car.
That's cool.
But that's how I know Hanson, as weird as that sounds.
There's still kind of, I actually bought one of their albums a couple of years ago because it was like, it wasn't a CD, it was actually on iTunes. So I'm kind of breaking from my buying CDs thing, but it was like a new album, which was like 18 songs long for like $6.99. I was like, I kind of have to. This is like too good of a deal to pass up.
If I can
and it wasn't
find,
bad, it was pretty good.
If I can find a better deal on iTunes, I might just do iTunes, but otherwise I like to get the CDs, and I'm one of those people that likes to be there the day it comes out to get it.
Yes.
So I pay attention to Newbury Comics.
It's like, all right, this is coming out on the 24th.
Oh yeah, I have actually done that before.
Yeah.
I've marked them a ton of times. So out of those concerts, any cool concert stories? Like, remember if Mr. Kingston, he had like the riot at the concert he went to?
Never seen a riot, no. They're all pretty tame. It's not like big, like, over the top, like everyone's punching each other.
In defense,
kind of bands.
You're not going to get a riot at a Coldplay concert.
Oh, you're definitely not going to get a riot at a Coldplay concert.
That's just not going to happen.
Nope.
So you attended Boston Calling. Which one did you do? Did you do the September or the October?
I've done all 4 of them.
Oh, you've done
all 4 of them.
All 4 of them. Really?
Yes.
How was that?
It was so cool. They're awesome because you get a lot of these bands and they just play them back to back to back. Like I know a lot of other festivals have like, 3 or 4 stages and they're all spread out across this giant field, like 2 miles long, and you have to walk from one end to the other to get to it. But it's like, and then they have like, there's so many bands there that they overlap each other. But with Boston Calling, it's 2 stages. They get like 10 bands a day.
Oh, wow.
And they just play one, and once these guys are done, these guys start. It's like almost immediately, like maybe 5 minutes.
The first one, first concert I went to, which was the Uproar Festival, Semi did that. By the end, it was kind of overlapping a little bit, but they did like they're done. So on the next stage over, I believe there was 3 stages. We were on like this concrete parking lot. When they were done, it would switch to the other people. So I think it really just depends on how many bands you have.
Who normally plays at Uproar? Or who did you see there?
We saw Shinedown, Adelita's Way, Godsmack, Stained, and then some of the smaller bands. There was POD, In This Moment, Foxy. I'm surprised I actually remembered that many. I still have the poster somewhere. I actually have a beach ball that I caught at the concert itself that I wrote down all the bands that we saw there. Papa Roach was actually supposed to be there, but the lead singer was sick. I would have loved to have seen Papa Roach.
I actually have a kind of funny association with Papa Roach. Okay. I don't know them, but my uncle is a military surgeon. Just got promoted to colonel, so congratulations, Uncle Dave. And he was he used to work in a military hospital. I forget what state, but this is like 10, 15 years ago, but he knew one of the custodians there was like, one of the, I think he was on the night shift or something, and he was talking to like the only 2 in the hospital or something. And, my uncle's talking to this kid, and he's like, my uncle says like, oh, what do you do outside here? I mean, you don't want to just be a custodian all your life. He's like, no, I've actually got a band, and we're kind of starting to get there. Like, I think I just heard, our song was just on the radio a couple days ago, or whatever. And he was like, oh, that's pretty cool. What's the name of your band? And he goes, it's called Papa Roach. And it was like right as like Last Resort was like starting to blow up.
Infection. The album Infection. That was probably their first big one.
I think so,
was Infection. Yeah.
And because like he, eventually quit his job and was able to, do music full time, which is awesome.
Do you know if it was the lead singer? Or
it was the lead singer.
Oh, it was the lead singer? Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Then. Have you, speaking of have you ever been in a band?
I have not been in a band, but I've played with a band.
Okay.
You had Allie Mahoney on the show, who was in a band with Chris LaRoque. Color and Sound.
Yep.
And I played a couple shows actually with Chris's old band.
Life on Hold? Oh, no, that's Allie's
the
old
Radio
band.
Empire.
Oh,
This is like back when we were in high school.
Life on Hold is Allie's old band.
Yeah. but it started because they were all friends of mine. I went to the same church as Chris when he lived in my town.
Yeah.
And then he moved to Burlington. And we were still friends on Facebook and all that stuff. Oh, that sounds so lame to say out loud. Oh my God. We were still friends on Facebook. Yay. But I knew he was in a band. I knew he was into music. I knew he had a band when he was younger, and they kind of stuck together and were getting good at their instruments and stuff. And they played a song by Muse called Knights of Sidonia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know that song?
I know Muse. I don't think I know that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen to it once we're done here, because it's a good song. But they have a trumpet part in it.
All right.
And I play trumpet. That's my main instrument is trumpet.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So during the summer, I messaged Chris on Facebook. I was like, hey, here you guys are, playing this song, and that's awesome. What if I played, the trumpet part for the song? I'll do backup vocals too, harmonies and all that fun stuff. He was like, yeah, it's a great idea. So I think I played 3 shows with them over the course of 2 years.
Cool.
The last show that I played with them was, I think, 2009, I want to say.
Okay.
It was a concert in Belmont. They have where I live. Where they have a summer concert series. And we were opening for Ayla Brown, who was on American Idol. She's from the Boston area.
Yeah.
But her dad is Scott Brown.
Oh, okay.
The former Massachusetts senator who then ran in New Hampshire and lost. And
I know Scott Brown.
Yeah. So I met Scott Brown there.
Oh.
So it was kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of cool. That's a good thing to be putting on the resume, I guess.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered forming a band?
I'm writing songs a little bit on my own.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of like having the whole control thing right now. So I don't know if it will kind of... I don't know what's going to happen with it. I'm right now it's just for fun.
Yeah.
If I like them enough, maybe I'll talk to... I know Chris works at Kennedy Studios, recording studio here in Burlington. And
I didn't know there was a recording studio here in Burlington.
Yeah, now you do. Secret's out. Oh, no. You're welcome, Chris. No. But... I don't know, if something ever comes of that, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So any albums you've been anticipating?
Let's see. I don't know.
I know I'm especially...
I feel like I'm so far, I'm so, busy with work all the time that it's, I lose track of, who's got an album coming out soon.
See, because of this show, I monitor every one of Newbury Comics.
Right, yeah.
New this week's, and when I love a band enough, I'll research if they've been gone for a while, if they have a new album planned. I'm especially waiting for next summer. Blink-182 is supposed to have another album after a 4-year wait. So
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm honestly, they have a few website articles on it, and I guess even if it's on Rolling Stone, then it must be coming, but Blink-182 is infamous for canceling.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it might not happen. We'll see this summer, and I'll give you guys updates as that story progresses as well.
Yeah, there's a few of the big name bands that I'm just thinking of as I hear that question. I'm thinking, as you're talking, who's coming out with an album soon? I know Muse has been posting on their Facebook and their Instagram, I guess.
Yeah?
I have an Instagram, so I have the name reserved. It's just Mike_Duval. So no one else could take it, but I don't use it.
Oh.
But I know that they've been posting things on their Facebook and their Instagram, pictures from them in the studio and that stuff.
Yeah.
I know Radiohead got back in the studio, I think in September. Cool. So they should be kind of nearing the whole. Whoop, hello. They should be kind of nearing the whole almost ready to put it out phase soon. That might stay up. We'll see.
Yeah, well, it can fall if it wants to.
A band that I'm really, really excited for. That's gonna.
We'll just leave it.
That not a lot of people know about, but it's a great band. The band is called A Silent Film.
Okay.
A Silent Film, not just silent film. It's A Silent Film. They put out a couple. I first heard of them. I think it was 2010, 2011. They had a single of the week on iTunes.
Oh, okay.
Free single of the week.
One of those free singles. Yeah.
It's called "You Will Leave a Mark," and I listened to it. and I was like, "This song is so cool."
Oh, wait a minute. I think I got that one.
You think you got that one?
Yeah. I had to delete it because I had some memory issues on my iPad.
That's too bad. You missed out.
I'll see if I can get it back.
Yeah, but that was kind of like my introduction to them. I bought their album on iTunes, and then Goodbye.
Technical difficulties, guys.
Move that out of the way, I guess,
Yeah.
too.
Unneeded. We might as well move it out of the way.
Yep. So we don't have to see BHS on it.
Yeah.
But
Free advertisement.
yeah. So they had 2 albums out. Their 3rd one is coming out, I think, early this year, and I'm really excited for it. I've seen them live twice. Amazing both times. Because they're not like a huge band yet, which is cool. They play a lot of like the smaller venues, and the great part about seeing concerts at small venues are, first of all, you can get to be close to the stage if you really want to, just for like a $20 ticket. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other reason is if you wait around afterwards, they'll like come out and hang out with you.
Oh yeah,
which is cool. So I met them there. I saw them at Brighton Music Hall.
Yeah.
In 2012, I think.
Yeah, I think I had a concert that I think I did last time that was at the Brighton Music Hall.
Yeah.
I was so mad when I went to the Summerland tour at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom. Mm-hmm. Eve 6 came out after their performance and were like standing at the table and taking pictures and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
And it seemed like a really long line, but it was moving kind of fast. And I was so mad. I was like the fifth person. I was just about to get up there, and then the security guard comes and kicks Eve 6 out. And they were like, not like out of the stadium, but like out of behind the table. They're like, guys, we got to get back to backstage. So I was so pissed.
I saw my girlfriend and I saw Incubus at whatever the Comcast Center is called now.
Yeah, whatever.
I think it was still the Comcast Center when we went to it. But
yeah, the Xfinity Center now. Yeah.
But we saw them, and Young the Giant was opening for them.
Oh,
so it was 2 bands we loved, and we were like, we're going to this show.
Was this Incubus by itself, or was it with Linkin Park? Because I know
I did see that show too.
Okay, but you saw that one too?
Yeah. That's the 2 times that I've seen Incubus. One was with Linkin Park for the Honda Civic Tour. The other time was this first time, which was Incubus, and Young the Giant was opening for them.
Yeah.
And after Young the Giant set, they were like, we're going to be out at the merch table if people want to say hi. And we were like,
yes.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
So we met a couple of members, and then I actually met the singer for a second time with my girlfriend after their performance at Boston Calling.
Oh.
So
I didn't know they were going to be at Boston.
Yeah, they actually played the very first one.
Oh, okay.
Which was May 2013.
Yeah.
And it was it was the first one they did, first Boston Calling. So they got a lot of like bigger named artists.
Yeah.
Like the headliner was Fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to like them, but they were really good.
They have a few good songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the Some Nights album.
Yeah.
Their first album was a little weird, but Some Nights was good. Mm-hmm. The We Are Young was really good.
Carry On.
Yeah, Carry On and Some Nights were the 3 singles. I really liked that.
Yeah. So like the first Boston Calling, they knew it was like the first one, and they wanted to make sure they did it right.
Yeah.
So they got all these big. They got Fun. They had The National was the other headliner, who were there because in part, they had a new album out, but they one of their guitarists, Aaron Desner, is like partially in charge of like putting together the lineup.
Oh, okay.
So he was like,
cool.
yeah, we'll play at it.
Yeah.
So. Fun, The National, Young the Giant, Of Monsters and Men.
Oh, I love their little talks.
Yeah.
That's a great song.
They were awesome. They were so good. They're working on another album right now, too, so there's another album to look forward to.
Okay,
But they're awesome. Who else did I see? Oh, The Shins. I don't know if you know them.
Sounds
they're
relatively
great.
familiar.
They're awesome.
Okay.
Who else was there that I saw? Rah Rah Riot was there.
I've heard of them, I think.
Yeah, they're good. They're kind of like synthy, but that's good synthy.
That can sometimes be good.
Yeah.
Like I like Angels and Airwaves is a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Is a lot like that. That's actually Blink-182's the lead singer. I actually for Christmas I have their new albums. I got like a deluxe box set for Christmas, and that's either on its way or they haven't shipped it yet. I have gotten nothing
right here.
from it. Yeah, it's right here in this empty box, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Rah Rah Riot's cool because they have like a violin and cello player.
Oh, really?
Like, as part of their lineup.
Yeah.
It's not like guest vocalists or whatever. They like actually are part of the band, and it's cool because it's like it's instruments you don't normally hear in like a alternative.
Have you ever
kind of bands.
heard of Apocalyptica?
I haven't. No.
It's I believe it's three brothers.
Mm-hmm.
That it's just the three cellists. They're all cellists, and they've just recently hired a drummer, I think, but they just have guest singers from big bands come in,
cool.
and they just use the violins and cellos as their rock instruments, and they're pretty close to heavy metal actually.
Yeah,
even with
they
the
use
cellos.
like the distortion pedals, like for the violins, and make them sound like.
I think they have a few times.
That's cool.
So, any other interests other than music? Obviously, TV production.
Obviously, working at BCAT.
Yeah.
No, music and
that's,
living the life. No,
that's pretty much it.
love being with my friends and my family and playing board games and stuff. And
Ooh, board games.
yeah, that's fun.
How do you like board game movies? Like
are you talking about like Battleship? I did not see that.
You didn't see Battleship?
Probably will not.
It was all right.
It was kind of silly that they made a movie about it.
It's all right, but I wouldn't waste your time on it.
Okay.
I saw it, and first thing I thought was it looked exactly like Pacific Rim.
Mm-hmm.
Before, like, I think this was before Pacific Rim came out.
Okay. Yeah.
But I guess then you'd have to say Pacific Rim looked a lot like Battleship, but it was very similar to that.
Yeah. It's like when they had those two movies that were both about like the White House being attacked. Like,
yeah.
In like a 2-month span.
Yeah, it was like White House down and then Olympus has fallen. Yeah, it was like they were like right next to each other. Yeah. And basically they were the same exact movie with a different actor.
Yeah.
One was Channing Tatum and one was
Gerard Butler, I think.
Yeah, I think it was Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
Was Olympus has fallen.
Mm-hmm.
But I think next year will be a big year for music. What I'm really hoping for is a Pop Disaster reunion, which was Green Day and Blink-182.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah, both has announced that they're going to be touring in 2015.
Huh.
They haven't said anything about being together on it, but I think the timing would line up. The only thing that would be different from the first time that they did it, which was 2002, is they're not on the same record label anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, and usually
that's
why they're
difficult.
paired together, because they're in the same record label. But that's actually one of the reasons why it took so long to make their new album, was they got dropped by Reprise Records, and they had to find a new record label that would sign them, and I believe they're on Universal Records in the current. But that would be awesome. And what was even better was how both of them announced that they'd be touring in 2015. Obviously, you've heard of Throwback Thursday. Yeah. So Tom DeLonge did a Throwback Thursday that it was the three of them in high school. And he did, he was like, rehearsals start today. He did like hashtag Throwback Thursday, hashtag Blink-182, and hashtag sorry for the wait. So it was a big teaser kind of for a new album. Cool. And then just recently Billy Joe came on, and he was like, he tagged it, I was at the hardware store and started thinking, and what it was is it was like mailbox letters that spelled out Green Day 2015, and I thought that was kind of cool.
That's cool, yeah.
How they announced that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just bought tickets for the Foo Fighters when they come to Fenway Park in July. Yeah. I'm really excited for that.
Do you happen to have HBO on?
I do, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, Sonic Highways.
Oh yeah, have you watched it?
It's really good.
Is it?
It's really good.
I don't have HBO.
I've seen 7 of the 8 episodes.
Okay.
It's really cool, the whole project that they did. Just to summarize real quick, they did it's their 8th album. They wanted to do something a little different. Yeah. So they went to 8 different cities in the United States and, spent a week there, writing a song and interviewing people who were in the music scene there. I just watched the Seattle episode last night. Yeah. Literally last night before I got here. And they were talking with Chris Cornell from Soundgarden.
Oh, cool.
And a bunch of other people from Seattle bands.
Yeah. Now is it Dave Grohl doing the interviewing himself? Or
a lot of the time, yes. Occasionally he'll send one of the other bandmates out to go do it. If it's a musician who's really important for them. Yeah. Or if it's their city. They did an episode in Los Angeles and one of their guitar players is from Los Angeles.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
They had him do this big interview with one of his idols.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So I'm really excited to see them live. The Mighty Mighty Boss Tones are opening for them.
Oh, that should be a great show.
Which is incredible.
Yeah, I love the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
It's Foo Fighters' 8th album, so they've got that clout now where they can be we're going to go on tour and we're going to have all these big bands for us now. They're playing 2 shows at Fenway Park. I'm going to the Saturday one with Mighty Mighty Boss Tones opening. There's one the next day on Sunday with Dropkick Murphys opening.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good sign of popularity when you can get the big bands and the big venues. Mm-hmm. Fenway Park is a huge thing for a band to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've only done like 10 or 15 concerts in Fenway.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. That's in July. It's a long time away, but never too early to get pumped up for it.
Oh, yeah. I'm very surprised that they're already selling tickets.
Yeah.
For a July show.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got tickets last year for Christmas for my girlfriend. We went to see Arcade Fire.
Oh, okay.
But we got the tickets in December for Christmas, obviously. The show wasn't until August.
Oh, wow. So. I suppose if it's a big enough band that sells out quickly, you have to sell them early.
Exactly, yeah.
So thank you, Mike, for being here. Yeah. And now it's time for the usual new albums and concerts. So we got Smashing Pumpkins, Monument to an Elegy, I don't know how to pronounce that. AC/DC back with a new album, Rock or Bust. That should be all right. Nickelback, No Fixed Address. In This Moment, which we had discussed earlier, was in the Uproar Festival. Black Widow, great album. Also features the singer for Shinedown, which was also discussed from the Uproar Festival. So Foo Fighters, as just discussed, Sonic Highways just recently came out. And Pink Floyd, Endless River. I have yet to hear this one, and I kind of want to.
Yeah, all my friends who heard it love it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's useful
I'm
to
not
know.
like a huge... I've never really listened to Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. They're such a big band that it's like you kind of have to.
I've listened to a lot of Dark of the Moon, and I love the song Wish You Were Here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite songs from them. And then new concerts. We got a few of these I did last time. It was just a matter of they're not here yet, so I figured I'd tell them again. Seether and Papa Roach at Foxwoods on January 15th and the House of Blues on the 18th. Linkin Park and Rise Against at the Dunkin' Donuts Center on the 24th of January, and the Mohegan Sun Arena at on the 30th, and then I will be attending this one. If you remember the last episode, I really wanted to see this show in Manchester on the 31st. And then we got the Trans-Siberian Orchestra at the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence on December 19th. TD Garden in Boston on the 20th, and the XL Center in Hartford on January 4th. So I think that's about all the time we have. Just one last thing. If you guys remember when we discussed this too, Allie from an earlier episode of my show is up for a Boston Music Award, which will air tomorrow, December 14th. So tune in and wish her luck. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks for having me.
And
awesome.
I'll see you next episode of James' House of Rock.